Hey, my apologies. I've been working and just trying to work on a couple of opportunities to potentially help reach people and to get on the path of trying to help empower people, re-educate people, re-educate myself. Um, I've had an opportunity to observe some of the results or the results from the Nevada primary. I've had an opportunity to observe several things that have happened in the media. I've had an opportunity to watch that episode of Blackish, and I will do a separate short video on that and my takeaways and um, my the thank yous that I'd like to give out, but I'll do those in that video. I've been racking my brain. I've been thinking, and I've been really like trying to I don't want to say a block, but I just didn't feel like I had anything that I wanted to put on camera. And of course, I mentioned Dr. Ben Carson. I'm going to reference Dr. Ben Carson, whether I'm writing a text or a post, or if I do when I do the video, I shall address him as Dr. Ben Carson, because if you actually research this man and look at his work and his track record and the accolades and the achievements that he has, I he's earned the right to be addressed by his title, and he is Dr. Ben Carson. I shall address him at another time. What I've been kind of feeling and what I've been observing, and it's not just within myself. This is not going to be a 20-minute video. I've been working on trying to not repeat and be redundant and just trying to give it directly as best I can. So hopefully this won't take long. But I've been feeling dissatisfied. I dissatisfied with where I am in life and work and just the different goals and different things that I've just had, in my mind that I wanted to do. By this time, at this age, I thought I would have this or I would have that. But I believe it's a lot deeper than just that. The dissatisfaction, the melancholy that not only I experience, but I'm seeing it. People are in situations, jobs, relationships, situations, partnerships, not just domestic. I mean, business partnerships. I mean, any permutation of a partnership, and it is evident because there are visceral tells. So everybody's sitting down and we're all playing poker. We're all, and everybody has a tell, and that's what poker players use. They use their ability to understand, watch how many cards have gone out, and to observe and to watch and pick up on the tells of the individuals that they happen to be playing against at that table. So I'm going to use the table as an analogy. We're all sitting down, and this is coworkers, this is family, people that you see on the metro every day at the same time because y'all catch the train or the bus at the same time, or people that you see driving by that you see because y'all on the loop or the beltway, at the same time. Like people that you are interaction. So we're all sitting down here at this table. We're all playing this game, and the tells that I'm seeing are people who are just kind of experts at executing. There isn't much creativity. There isn't much, you know, spontaneity. There isn't much, from the initial stage to fruition. And I see it within myself. I can go through the motions at a particular job, or I can perform a task and not commit any real thought to that process. So again, the and then the frustration is within myself. I should have applied myself. I should have worked harder. I should have taken that opportunity 10 years ago. I should have prepared myself. And then all of these things, they come, hindsight. They all come, with perfect clarity. You see everything. Because you have the benefit of the mistakes and you have the benefit of what actually was the truth. So I was having a conversation with a young lady, with a woman. I keep saying young lady. I'm like I'm 50, 60 years old. I'm 35 years old. But I was having a conversation with a contemporary of mine, and we were just discussing the lamentation that a lot of people in the inner city feel because they feel like, hey, where's our Martin? Where's the next Martin Luther King? Dr. Martin Luther King, sorry. Where's the next Malcolm X? Where's the next? Where's the next? Where's the next? And we were discussing and talking, and she used a beautiful quote, and she was like, we've gotten the verbiage of things. Um, we've got that down. We can speak, and we can speak on it eloquently. We can present it. It is not a tall task to fabricate words. So we was talking about getting to the verb. Get from the verbiage to the verb. Like, what are you going to do? So we were talking about the lack, of leaders, and then we were saying, but there are leaders, and we don't need a larger than figure, a larger than life figure to speak on your behalf or to lament for you or to, champion the cause that you feel strong about. If you're in a situation and you find yourself dissatisfied, then you are being called out. You're being called out to lead yourself out of that situation. If you are in a relationship and it is not good, and the fruit of that relationship is, sadness and hurt, physical hurt, mental hurt, verbal words that are like daggers, and there is no growth, and the two of you don't have the goal should be to have more together than you have by yourself. If you don't have that, then you're being called out to lead yourself out of that situation. If you're in a job and you find it menial or you find it tedious, and you're sitting and you're racking and you may be beating yourself up, or maybe you're not. Maybe you've gotten to a point where you're complacent or you are apathetic to that situation that you're in, but your body language or the frustrations that manifest themselves repeatedly, then you're being called out to lead yourself out of that situation. There are cues, there are things that life gives you, the pokes. It pokes you, and it's little jabs. Like say, no, 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 go that way. No, 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 go this way. Do that. And I think that we've done a great job of muting that, and we don't listen. So when we think about problems in any community, problem in any subculture, any group, any minority group, majority group, special interest group, you have to think about, well, how many times have you been called out to lead, and how often have you answered the call? And that's the question that I'll pose, and I'll wrap this up quickly. I'll just say we are the called out ones. I won't go deep. I'm not getting religious, but there is a Greek word, one of the Greek words, Greek, because I know sometimes my words get jarbled, so you don't necessarily get the word that I'm trying to say. But there is a Greek word, ecclesia, one of the words in Greek for church, but it's called out. So you know, taking that concept, you might be something in a something in a type of something, and everything is happening to you because you're being forced to lead yourself. And I think that there's an unwillingness to lead ourselves first you know, before we want people to follow us, or before we see the need, and we'll be like, well, someone needs to step up and do something. Our leaders, they need to step up and do something. Well, answer the call to lead yourself first, and then you may find that you are the leader that this situation needs. So just think about that, and if you have a reply or if you want to share it, um, and if you have an opposing view, or just something just to keep the conversation going, I welcome it. I would love to get some replies or just get some insight. How are you being called? How are you being led? What constantly keeps happening where you're forced to modify what you're dead set on doing. Think about those things. And I'll talk to you guys next time.